Congratulations to A Ward for winning the 2025 Champion of the Year. But I'm wondering who the hell did he beat in 2025 for the fans to vote for him to be Champion of the Year? I believe him and Jay the Nightwing, they had a bad battle. If I remember, see, the thing is, man, Jay Mills had the battle rap community in the palm of his hands. I forgot a lot of battles that happened in 2025 because we all been in tune with Jay Mills and like battle rap been like gossip all in 2025. Jay Mills came with the diss song. We was all tuned into that. I don't even remember too many battles from 2025. Salute, fam. He battled Rock at 20. I didn't, and the Rock battle. I didn't have him beating Tay Rock. He didn't beat Tay Rock. He battled Tay Rock 2025, right? Man, he didn't beat Tay Rock to me. I know that battle with him and Jay the Nightwing. That shit fell flat. Didn't he battle Jazz too? And that battle wasn't good. Yeah, Rock cooked. I'm just trying to say, who did he really beat in 2025 to be anointed the champion of the year? I mean, I think Jay Mills, the bloggers came at Jay Mills when he dissed Jay Black. You know what I mean? When he had some things to say about Jay Black. You know what I mean? So, Jay Black bothers no one. When I first came in the game, the battle rap game, for a few years, man, we used to all bother Jay Black. I don't know why. You know what I mean? He always been a professional when it came to this media thing. But my problem with him back in the days was I just felt they wasn't keeping it real on a lot of battles that pertain to Charlie Clips. You know what I mean? So I used to go at Chris, Black, and Angry Fan a lot. You know what I mean? But that was a mistake because that hurt my brand, that hurt my channel. You know what I mean? Because I started getting my channels taken away. That shit wasn't a good move. You live and you learn. I mean, cause he did the diss song with the videos and all that stuff. But how long that's gonna last though, fam? Can y'all please put some pressure on that like button? It helps the video. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's dying down now. You know what I mean? Jay Mills is petering out right now. And as soon as I'm gonna be honest, as soon as we get the surf announcement, when he get back on stage, Jay Mills shit is gonna be out the window, man. We're gonna be fully back to battle rap, man. Mhm. So right now, yeah, I used to talk real crazy, fam. And that was a mistake on my end. I remember telling Tony, bro, that shit one night. We was on the phone. I'm like, bro, if I could do that shit over again, I would have never came into the game like that, man. But you see, though, right? I came in this motherfucker and had my own lane. But look at battle rap now. Look at it now. You know? For real. But yeah, Jay Mills, he held us down 2025. You can't take nothing away from him. The streets know. The streets know. The battle rap streets know who's the real 2025 champion of the year. We know it's fucking Jay Mills, but he doesn't fit the criteria. His diss songs doesn't fit the criteria of champions rules. You know what I mean? So yeah, Angry Fan, yeah, man. And the funny shit was, I used to have people sending me emails and hitting me up on fucking Facebook, giving me information on this nigga. Like, look what this nigga did this year right here. I'm just like, wow, son. You know what I mean? Some of that shit you don't want to pull out because it's like too much information. Oh, I say he ain't got no Chris Bias type shit though. Oh yeah, the crack pipe. He hit that crack pipe, make his eyes the size of Major League Baseballs, man. A Major League Baseball. Yeah, those were the days, man. I ain't going front though. When I had that series, Battleville, I was making a lot of money, man. Motherfuckers was hitting me with cash. Like, yo, here, take that. This shit is funny. Niggas was just throwing me cash apps. You know what I mean? Shout out to the tax dude, man. I can't think of that nigga name right now. I remember one more that nigga give me like $300, man. Like, yo, this shit is funny. You know what I mean? Yeah. We used to have a good time in this community, man, but everything is so much gossip now, and they digging deep in the niggas' personal lives. It's just an ugly game now. Just an ugly game now, man. Yeah. It's just a nasty game now, man. But hopefully we get back to battle rap, you know. I see the tweet sir put out. Somebody gave him $250,000. He didn't have to rap yet, but I'm pretty sure that's for a battle. That's a fact now, man. I don't know why he stopped putting it. No, I ain't we fan your tax time forever, the homie, man. Salute to that nigga, man, the commissioner. Um, that was just a story, man. You know, because I had to file on this nigga, the drugs he used to play with, so I put it in the story. you know? Look, that nigga he jumped 7 stories, man, from a welfare shelter, man. Honestly, and busted up his arm. Cause he was feeding fucking cigarettes, man. Or whatever. You know the shelters have curfews. That nigga said, fuck it. I'm jumping. I need cigarettes. You know what I mean? Oh, nah. Word up. Who was fucking Crack Pipe Media, man? Yeah. Never heard of that one. I just know Caps was sucking on that crack pipe in real life. He be drinking that 211 mixed with Cisco in that dirty styrofoam cup. You know when Caps is lit, he goes online and start frying people, man. You know what I mean? You know when he lit. He goes online and start frying motherfuckers. You know what I mean? He got the Jerry Springer side of battle rap, that wild shit. He interviews bench warmers all day, the bottom of the barrel talent. He gives them a platform. Before you know it, these niggas think they top tier artists. You know what I mean? Them niggas be thinking they top tier artists. Nah, Cash is cool, fam. But I'm saying there was a foul I had on him. I used to be like, oh shit. And what's so funny? And it comes from motherfuckers that he rock with. You know what I mean? The dude that gave me the foul on him, I don't want to put his name out there. You know what I mean? Because he asked me not to put his name out there when he gave me that shit years ago. He be in a certain blogger's chat all night. You know what I mean? Cash is funny though, man. He's a staple in this battle rap media. You can't take nothing away from him. Jay Black, even Pee Wee Unbiased, man. You know, right up. They staples in this shit right here, man. But my only problem with Cash now, he have too many bench warmers on his platform, man. He give too many bench warmers bottom of the barrel talent life. And them niggas be thinking they good. Yeah, to a T, he keep it real. To a T. You know what I mean? They didn't keep it real when it came to Charlie Clips back in the days. This is why New Jersey Twerk feel like he could choke and say, fuck it, I could no show, choke, and do what I want to do. Because the bloggers was not tearing Charlie Clips a new one when he was doing that shit 10 years ago. Uh-huh. What up? Everybody wanted interviews and stay in good graces with Charlie. You know? Charlie used to get rewarded Battle of the Year because he was popular. I'm like, how the fuck he win Battle of the Year? He came to like 3 battles this year, mumbling, stumbling, choking. You know what I mean? Coming around, And the community was loving that nigga, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Charlie Clips though, man. Heard up. Community was loving dude. He could do no wrong in nobody's eyes. Wow. Then I remember at the Arsenal in them event, the time JC battled K Shine. I remember Jay Black doing the interviews and joints, and Charlie gonna tell him, "B Matter didn't knock me out, Black. He didn't knock me out. You gotta knock the champ out." And Black agreed with that dumb shit Charlie was saying. Black, I won that 2-1. You know what I mean? And Black kind of agreed with that. I was like, wow. B Magic K-Shine Cook JC. But JC has some nice material, but K-Shine, his performance, the way he sold it, overshadowed JC. JC really don't beat top tiers, man. Like he struggled against all them elite names, man. Word up. This is why Lux don't really want to dance with him. But I would have rather seen Lux versus JC than when we had Lux and Nitty, man. Word up. I feel JC's better than Nitty, man. What up? JC material to me is way better than Nitty's, man. I did see this morning on Twitter. I don't know how true it is. One of the media outlets, maybe Let's Talk Battle, one of the motherfuckers was like, yo, Verb and K Sean is in talks with URL right now because Homecoming is coming up soon. And we might see their return on Homecoming. K-Shine, man. URL could definitely use that nigga's energy. They both need each other, I feel. URL needs him. K-Shine need URL. So, as cool him and Beasley were a couple of years ago when it was NWX, they should be able to patch whatever situation they have, man. You know what I mean? I like Mills. I like Mills tracks better. Only reason because Rum Nitty sounds like a bootleg corrupt when he rap on beat. I don't like Rum Nitty on beat like that. My thing with Mills, he was mega direct. He was direct. You know what I mean? So I had Mills up, man. We still waiting for Rum Nitty to come with another one, but a lot of people saying Nitty's not doing it no more. I think Mike P said Rum Nitty's done. He ain't thinking about J Mills anymore. You know? It was fun while it lasted. You know what I mean? What up? Oh shit, man. I think Boston's gonna win, man. You know what I mean? Boston's gonna be home. That leprechaun is gonna get y'all, nigga. But nah, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. And B, he's giving Boston's problems, you know. Think about it, B. That nigga moved like a 60-year-old man on the fucking court, man. But he's effective, you know. Um, I know the Lakers better win tonight. The Lakers better win tonight. The Lakers don't win tonight, and that shit go to game 7. Them young Rockets don't have nothing to lose, man. Yeah, nobody could guard Maxey. That's a fact. They can't do nothing with Maxey. Nothing. Nope. I just think they should make Brown the primary defender on Maxey, man. You know, just make Brown the primary defender. Just have Brown guard that nigga all game, man. Yeah. Paul George, he been playing a little alright too. You know. And honestly, the Sixers do win versus Boston. The Sixers is gonna beat the Knicks. Sixers gonna beat the Knicks, man. I think Jalen Brunson is too small, bro. You know what I mean? And I think it's a ball hog. Some games he gets in bad situation. I think Philadelphia will win that series versus the Knicks in 7, man. In 7. Oh, world. Paul George is a hooper, man. He's a fucking baller. You know? I really would pick the Sixers to win that shit in 7. I don't trust Jalen Brunson, man. I don't trust son. Yeah. But I don't trust Jalen Brunson, man. I'm telling you, bro. You know? That nigga a ball hog too. But I say, you better watch that leprechaun. You know how he goes down in the Boston Garden. You know what I mean? The refs gonna be on some bullshit. So the Sixers gonna have to come out and out the gate. They're gonna have to gain control of that game, man. If not, the referee's gonna fuck them, man. Wow. Nah, he's nice, but he gets himself in bad predicaments in late game when the games are tight. He's a small guard. You can't be going down low like that if you ain't got the athletic ability to get in the air, change your shot. He gets in trouble when he drives the paint, man. But the defense collapsed on him and shit, bro. He's nice though. Mm-hmm. But I don't think the Knicks are ever going to win with him at the helm, though, man. No, he's very small. He's no Steph Curry, man. Yeah. But yeah, Jokic got eliminated last night. Them niggas should be ashamed of themselves. Ed Edwards was out, and they still lost to the motherfucking Timberwolves, man. Word up. You gotta start calling Jokic out. Bro, I'm telling you, that offense running through him every possession is hurting Denver, man. You know what I mean? Let the ball flow through other niggas. He don't have to touch the ball damn near every possession. Damn near every possession, Denver runs it through that motherfucker, man. Like, that hurts them more than it helps them to me. What up? Oh, word. Yeah, that stupid motherfucker that came out of WrestleMania. You know? You know how to watch my girl Jade at WrestleMania, but they did Jade dirty, man. They did it dirty. Why they take the belt off Jade? Why? She was getting mad press. You know what I mean? It was a good look for the company, but they had to take it off of her and put it on that white girl. I love female wrestling, son. That's what I watch. That shit when the females go, I'm watching, man. I'm waiting for Bianca to come back so her and Jay could get it on. Yeah, Murray is fucking trash, man. Murray fucking trash. He do that shit every year too, man. But it's probably hard for Murray to really get a rhythm when everything got to go through Jokic every fucking trip down the floor. You know what I mean? He's the fucking point guard. You know? That's a fact, man. That's a fact. But yeah, they jerk Jade, man. Yeah. And I believe too, Liv didn't need to win that belt at WrestleMania. Why they took the belt off that lady, Stephanie? Why they took the belt off that girl? Liv already had the belt. She didn't do nothing with it. Rhea had the belt before. Ain't that really got this time for change, man? Let these new girls carry them fucking titles, man. Hurry up. See, you know what should happen? Uh Carmella, she should come back and go to AEW and start some woman world order. Her, Lana. Who else did WWF let go of them women? Um, them iconic girls. Form some shit like that and watch the fucking temperature change. Everybody goes, I gotta watch this shit right here. The Women's World Order. They do some shit like that, man. With the right characters, WWE would be in trouble, man. They let Kairi Sane go. Sasha Banks is already in AEW. You could definitely do something, man, with the women. Yeah. The women came a long way. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here real quick and ask, who did A Ward really beat in 2025 to be anointed the champion of the year, man? I don't remember no super moments, nothing, man. Nothing. And he was talking crazy. Like he want that work from Surf. Like, A Ward, you cannot beat Surf. Surf is gonna be ugly, man. Then you called out Mook. The community's not gonna allow you to beat Mook. Mook is outdated, boring, but the community won't let that nigga lose for some reason, man. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. I seen Hitman work that nigga. I seen Arsenal work that nigga, but the majority of the community said both them niggas lost them battles, man. That shit crazy. The Arsenal one baffled me at first because we all know Arsenal won the first round, clearly. Ars smoked that nigga in round one. Round two, Ars was on that same rapping, but Ars slipped up towards the end. He fucked up. Mook got the second round. The third round, I'm from the original era of battle rap, man. Before Smack picked up the camera, disrespect was held high in battle rap. Mook said prior to the anybody say anything about my mother, may his mom's rest in peace, they getting hands put on them. Arsenal disrespected him. May his mom's rest in peace, disrespected his mom's. Mook did nothing. The battle rap community was like, oh, Arsenal went too far. We disqualified him for his third round. I said, oh, shit. This is a new game right here. But the way I look at it, Arsenal 1-2-1, Hitman 1-2-1. Hitman first round was fucking crazy. Hitman won the first clear. He was, second round was crazy too. But y'all say Mook won that? Mook could have it. But the third round, Hitman exposed this nigga, man. We already seen the video when the cops came and arrested him. Hitman just had the police report telling you the whole thing. But the community, I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, what are you gonna do that for? Like, cause it's murder Mook, man. There's been talk about that for a couple of years that Surf and motherfuckers orchestrate battles, man. They just asked Hitman that shit on one of them platforms the other day. They was like, yo, you and Sue Surf, did y'all orchestrate that battle? He was like, nah, if you just listen to the promo we had, that's why everything just came together through promo. You know? They say Surf got a rep for trying to put battles together, man. Lux the one that put that out there. That Surf hit him up like, oh, let's do this, that, and the third. And Lux wasn't buying that shit. You know, Lux is the old school, man. He's old school. You know? For real. So. Mhm. But yeah, we're gonna see Surf versus Mook. But Surf was like, yo, if y'all really paid attention to him in Polo, he mentioned Tay Rock, man. He said Rock, man. I think that went over a lot of people's head. Mm-hmm. I think that went over a lot of people's head though when he mentioned Tay Rock. You know? I mean, Surf is Surf, man. You know the antics he come with, bro. You know that shit he come with, bro. Mm. Same way T Rex been spitting mixtape bars for 20 some odd years. Like certain niggas just get away with certain shit in this battle rap community, man. Yeah. But I don't think Surf could do that shit no more. Cause it's really gonna get blown up, fuck up his legacy and shit, you know? Now Rock is loyal to URL, man. You know what I mean? Rock is gonna make Easy Star for that battle, man. Rock doesn't need the battle. Easy needs it. Rock is good. Rock solidified already, man. Um, and the reason Surf threw out that 220K, I felt like there was a chess move by him to see if TBL cut the battle with him and Easy to block out. Because you know Smack ain't fucking with Easy, man. He's not fucking with that nigga at all. No? Real. Easy want to get back bad on URL. He want to go back to URL bad. You know, now that Remy's gone, you know what I mean? She the one that made him leave URL because she put the battery in his back. Now she's not around. He needs a plate, man. He want to come home. Smack don't want the nigga back, man. You know? We'll see though. But I'm pretty sure TBL is gonna book Sue Surf versus Easy the Block Captain. That's why Surf put that 220 out there. Chilla Jones and whoever he's working with, they're gonna try to find that money. And I believe they can afford it. Because if they book Hitman, you know they had to pay Hitman 100K or more. You know what I mean? ARP paid them all that money. You know you gotta come with some bread for Hitman. You know? And Mook too. Mook ain't taking no pennies. So I feel TBL probably gonna get that bag together and book Sue Surf versus Easy, man. You know? Rock is a fool. He should have put out the like only way I battled that nigga when Surf was in jail. Rock should be like, a nigga give me 150K, I take that battle. Rock should have put that in the air. Somebody would have gave him that bread. You know? He would have got that bread, man. Real. That's just my opinion, man. Yo, shout out to the gang. Always us, never them, man. Appreciate y'all for sticking around. Probably do this later on or tomorrow, man. Always us, never them. Yeah, because that shit never went through. If the niggas would have did the battle, I figured they would have recouped, man. You know, I heard Cassidy had a surprise for that nigga in the third round, too, man. You know? And I think Easy still owe them. Cassidy still owe them, and Easy still owe them. So it'll be easy to get Easy to block Captain to sign. Just gotta pay Surf that $220. Then you got that battle this summer. But we gonna see though, man. Free Geechee Gotti, man. Salute to the game.